Good morning. We got music playing in here. Carlos is learning when you're in the broadcast studio, you don't play the show on your phone. Good morning to everybody. Good morning, Nanton Live. Carlos, you're already creating havoc in here. Welcome to the show, Carlos. Hey, Carlos is in the building.
Hi, how are you guys today?
Good. We've got our band here, Highway 533 band. We also have my wife, Amanda. So beautiful people. We also have somebody, since I'm bringing everybody else in here, I might as well bring in another star of the show here. Oh, Jeremy Harty. Jeremy Harty is going to be here with us. So welcome everybody to the show. This is kind of what our show is going to look like today. We've got a lot of stuff going on our show. Nanton Palominos played last night. First playoff game of the season, so we're going to go over that a little bit. We also had the library and their puzzle contest. We got a couple announcements coming up on the show. But, of course, we got to start with our Highway 533 band. And so I thought I'd bring them in because there's something a little special happening this morning. Somehow they were inspired to include a new instrument to their performance. So why don't you guys tell us all about what is this new instrument you've included? Oh, my favorite! My favorite! I love a good old cowbell. Oh man, you just can't get enough of it. So you're actually gonna play that cowbell while you sing. And so what did you say before the show?
Yep.
You're gonna try, and you said before the show, you said if it goes a little off beat, if it's out of sync,
that's all me.
It's not my fault. So, okay, well, let's get a little more cowbell going here this morning with Highway 533 band opening up our show on Good Morning Nanton Live.
Well, I lay my head on the railroad track, waiting on the double E. But the train don't run through here no more. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. All these boys won't let me be. Lord, have mercy on me. Woe, woe is me. Well, I met a man out in Hollywood, and I ain't naming names, but he really worked me over good, just like Jesse James. Yes, he really worked me over good. He was a credit to his gender. Put me through some changes, Lord, sorta like a wearing blender. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. All these boys won't let me be. Lord, have mercy on me. Woe, woe is me. Well, I met a boy in the Voca Ray down in Yokohama. He picked me up and he threw me down, saying, please don't hurt me, mama. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. All these boys won't let me be. Lord, have mercy on me. Woe, woe is me. Poor,
Oh my goodness! Come on! Wow! Look at that. Hold on. We got.
She did
Carlos
pretty good on that.
Carlos is giving me a standing ovation for that one. Oh my goodness. Jeremy's taking a little swig of water. I want to give him a chance to get his fluids in because this is, he knows this show is going to be all about that, making sure he's got his fluids and stuff going for the show here. So that's, we all need to be drinking a lot of water when we do this show. Jeremy, what do you think of that performance there? You like the cowbell?
Awesome. Yeah, that was good.
So I am going to say it probably needed a little more cowbell.
More cowbell?
Well,
we've
got a sock stuffed in it, so it'd be super loud.
It really rings.
That was good. Now I got to ask Carlos here, as our superhero peace officer in town that we're introducing. If you saw this Highway 533 band on the Highway 533 after that performance, and you stopped them for maybe going a little too fast, what do you think? Do you think you'd give them a break on a ticket?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give them a break.
Yeah, give them a break. Yeah,
remember those faces.
Yeah, remember here. Let's just blow those faces up a little bit so you can get a good look. Yeah. Maybe get a picture.
Remember that one.
Remember that.
I know that look.
So good, so good. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're so happy to have everybody at this wonderful little community show called Good Morning Nanton Live. Believe it or not, Jeremy's sitting there going, wow, I've done some pretty big interviews with some pretty big networks, and this is top-notch entertainment right here. That's what he's saying. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. For sure. So we're obviously going to talk to everybody who's in here and have a little fun, but we want to announce something that's happening and has already happened on this little network that we've got. We, of course, run the radio station in town, which is now moved from EURO Radio. Do you remember that? You remember hearing that on the radio all the time? To now, it's called The Hub. Nanton Radio. So take a listen to that. That's what you're going to hear on the radio all the time. So yeah, we are now rebranded, and that means we got big news for the Nanton new radio station here. New brand called The Hub. Now it's nantonradio.ca. So that's where you go to find it. You will be redirected. Anybody who doesn't know that when they go to euroradio.ca, it will just take you to the new website. You can listen to and tune into all the great programming on there. And guess what? That great programming includes, my lovely. What are we talking about here? What is going on with the new radio station that everybody should be aware about as far as programming?
I'm going to say the new player. So many things. It's hard for me to know what you're trying to prompt me to say. But
I'm sounding a little bit like WWE wrestling here. Okay. So yes, it's the new player. So when you go into the website, of course, there's the live button there, and you can just click on that live button. Oh, Amanda's holding it up. Let's see if we can blow that up a little bit so we can get a little closer. Can you see that? So there's that live button. And when you press the live button, guess what comes up? Ooh. It is the new player. Wow. This new player. So we, of
Tell
course,
us what it does, David.
Oh, this is crazy. This is going to blow everybody's mind. I'm glad Jeremy had some water before this. This new player. Now, we always had the variety station that people could tune into, but we have businesses in town that want to be able to support us and play the radio station. But of course, they're very much geared toward the rural demographic, the country,
the ranchers,
that's
the farmers.
Right. So we actually are making our radio station almost. How did you put it? I loved how you put it. Choose your own adventure. Choose your own adventure. So if you want, now I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to hear this, so I'm going to turn this on and we'll see if you guys can hear it. Let me know. Can you hear?
I hear it.
We might go dipping in the
Okay. So I can turn this down a bit, just in case we're on a show like this, and I got to be able to hear.
Don't go too long, or Facebook will tell us to get
well,
the
that's
heck
right.
out.
So let's now switch the station and see what happens.
Whoa!
What is going on? Let's switch it. Let's switch it back. Hey, Facebook, try to keep up to this. Let's switch it again.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
All the same Nanton news information, advertising now on 2 different channels. So
Yep. So top of the hour.
choose your tune.
At top of the hour, you still have the Nanton news and events update, and then 20 minutes, you got the Nanton commercials, and then yes, Catherine, choose your tune, and then at 40 minutes, more support for our Nanton community, some more commercials, and that is how we decided that we would get around that whole situation of how do we get everybody?
How do we get we bring it to them?
Yeah,
That's
we bring it to
do.
them. That's
Rhonda
our motto.
says, I love that we can choose the type of music and support local. Sometimes you just really want to hear country music.
That's right. Exactly.
I get it.
Exactly. So what do you guys think of that? Highway 533 band. What do you think of that concept? Do you like the new player?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. I like the little buzz in between. We change stations like you were changing.
Exactly. It's like you're tuning your radio.
The young kids will not know what that is.
Yeah.
Why is it making that sound? Stop it.
It's just noise.
Jennifer Hanley. If there's one thing that I that was confirmed and I learned from Jennifer Hanley, our mayor, was bring it to them.
That's right.
So we are bringing it to them.
Yeah.
So that is I'm so excited about being able to do that because it's inclusive. It's more inclusive in my mind, right? And so, Catherine,
and you all know Dave. So this isn't going to be the last of it.
No,
There'll be more.
We're going to be developing an all Jeremy Harty channel. So if you just want to hear Jeremy Harty speak all day long, you can just tune into that one.
So that might be further down the list.
Further down the list.
Yeah, not many people are going to want to listen to that one.
What do you think of that idea, Jeremy? Have you ever seen that idea where a radio station can give people a choice of what kind of music they want to tune into while still supporting their community? Have you ever seen that before?
No, that's the first. That's pretty snazzy.
Hotel 3, go ahead.
Carlos.
Oh, Carlos.
I think Carlos is getting called. I think we got emergencies going on here.
We might have to hustle this
Yeah, I
into.
need to call 10-7-78. So
What does that mean?
means that I'm in the office. I'm off. So
You're off. Okay.
I thought it was emergency. Gotta go.
Okay. So it looks like he's gonna let the office know here that he's busy right now on a show.
We'll maybe just give him a moment to do that.
Sure. Okay. So we are going to move to the next part of this. While, of course, our peace officer. I'll just turn his mic down. You can talk as loud as you want now. Don't worry about it. I've turned his mic down, so he's good to go. What a great introduction to our peace officer, though. I think he was talking earlier about now, Dave. I'm glad that you shoveled your sidewalk for me coming to the studio because you know what would have happened if you had too much snow on the
I don't know
sidewalk.
what we're gonna do today. I've already shoveled twice.
Yeah, I know. I can't keep up to the snow here. So, of course, because we've got this new station that you can tune into, we need to make sure that people understand, though, that if we're broadcasting live on location at maybe like, a hockey game where the Nanton Palominos might be playing a playoff game and then unfortunately losing to the Fort McLeod Mustangs last night. That was a tough one. They were leading that game up until about the 5-minute mark of the third period.
Yeah. Up 4.
Wow.
Up. Was it 3 goals, 4 goals?
Wasn't it 4?
No, I think they were up 3. They were up 3. It was 6-3. They were up 3. And then Fort McLeod scored, as you can see in the third period, 4 unanswered goals to take the lead 7-6. Carlos, what are you going to do to make sure that these Nanton Palominos do a better job at winning these playoff hockey games? Carlos, please. Is there anything you can do to help us out with this? To make sure you get some muscle with these guys and go let them know where it's at.
Yeah, we have to be in the stand, like screaming and cheering for them.
That's right.
In the stands. That's right.
Yeah.
Carlos, he's got it.
He knows.
He knows.
He's from Brazil. He's all aware about hockey and how to win.
That's right. So we did the broadcast last night. Unfortunately, the Nanton Palominos, they didn't win the game, but we got to call the game, and it was on the variety station, not the country station. It was on the variety station. So everybody has to remember that. Anytime we're doing live on location or anything like that, it's going to be on the variety station. So, yes, we did that call last night. Unfortunately, the Palominos lost, but they were going to play again tonight, so they're going to take on Fort McLeod Mustangs at the Tom Horniker Recreation Center. And we're going to call that game tonight starting at 7:30. So if anybody's interested and you want to come out and cheer him on, as Carlos said, he's going to be there to cheer him on, right? Isn't that what you said, Carlos? I'm going to be there with my signs and everything. Is that what you said? Yeah. See, Carlos is going to get out. He's going to cheer him on. So if you can get out and cheer him on, come on down to the THRC and cheer him on. If you can't, tune into nantonradio.ca. And we'll be doing the play-by-play call. I wish I was doing the play-by-play call for Jeremy Harty, though. For his Jeremy, you won last night, didn't you win?
Yeah.
That was your first game was last night, right?
Yeah, first game last night, and we pulled off the win.
So am I correct? Yeah, was it 8-4 in the end?
Yeah. We ended up. He had a shot to go to an extra in the 10th and missed it, so we stole 2 there. 8-4.
Nice job.
And so, are they called rounds, matches,
games or matches?
Okay.
Yeah.
Games or matches?
Okay,
cool. So we're going to talk more about Jeremy and him making it into the BRIER and his team who's not here. Is your team all, are they all hungover now? Is that the problem? Is that why they're not here? They're all hungover from that win last night? Is it like baseball? Every time you win a game in the playoffs,
they got the champagne.
Break out the champagne, stick around the room and stuff.
After provincials, it was like that, but after this one, we were a little more tame. We got an off day today, but
a little more humble.
Yeah, still got a lot of games to go.
Jeremy, why didn't you send me the video of that? Why didn't you send me the video? I wanted that so badly.
Yeah.
Jeremy, guess what? The other thing that we're doing on the station here since the beginning of the year, 2024, since the clock turned, is we had this contest that I coined the baby making contest. What do you think of that? The baby making contest. So this baby making contest that we've got, and actually this is an old slide because we don't have TSI Yardworks in there. So that's a no-no.
That's a big one.
That is a no-no. So we've got TSI Yardworks that actually has helped us with this, putting a prize package together. And I might have the new one here with the TSI Yardworks.
I was going to say, I thought I saw one in there with you.
Yeah. Look, there it is. I got it.
There.
I got it. Yeah. So we've got this baby making contest. We've been putting it out there, promoting all our sponsors, Sandstone Pharmacies, Dar Boren, who's a volunteer at the station here, and TSI Yardworks. Also providing some prizing for this. We estimated that the prizing's worth, what did we say, about over $400?
Like $550.
$550.
Yeah.
Oh, even higher than I thought.
Yep.
So $550. Well, guess what? We have a winner. We are now announcing a winner, and we are going to, for the very first time on the show, we are going to do a call-in from the winner. So we are going to dial the number, and we are going to see if the winner can join us on the show here. But I have to, of course.
Do you want me to beep, bop, boop, beep, beep, bop, boop?
You could do that part. Yeah, you could do that part. I'm going to just get the phone number here, and we're going
Jason's going to try and.
Are you going to try to do that? So I'm just getting the phone number in, and we're going to try to give our winner a call. So we tested this earlier. We'll see if it works this time. That's not working. So. That's really cool.
We tried it twice before.
It worked fine. Yeah, worked fine. I'm going to try it one more, maybe 3 times lucky. Maybe that's what it is.
Sure.
So 3 times lucky. Let's do this. I've got the number here. I'm not going to tell anybody what it is. And
beep, bop, boop, beep,
that's better.
Beep, bop,
that's good.
bop.
And we'll do this and see if it.
I think I'm missing some digits. Maybe that's why it's not happening.
Yeah. Okay, so we don't have the ability to call.
No, really?
But we do. Yeah, that is irritating. We tested it twice. It worked. We wanted to make sure it worked, but it doesn't matter because we can just announce it here. Harper Joe Lee and the parents, Jane Lee and Bree Blake.
Look at that.
So there are. Our winners,
that little burrito,
and that little burrito. So we do have the winner, born January 4th at 9:34 p.m. So we really appreciate that they submitted. When we posted it out there, everybody let us know who is having new babies in town, and so that is the winner of our baby making contest. Congratulations! And there is your prize package right there. All brought to you again by Sandstone Pharmacies, TSI Yardworks, and Dar Boren.
And Dar.
Apparently,
Thanks, Dar.
Amanda did the math. Amanda math usually isn't that good, but she did the math today, and she said a prize package worth more than about $550.
That's right.
So congratulations to them. We really appreciate everybody playing along, and we now have our winner for that. The other thing we've got, of course, is we've got birthdays. So we've got to do our birthdays, and now we have a sponsor for the birthdays, which means that anybody we sing a birthday to will be getting a fused bubble tea. So you can get a free fused bubble tea if you go in today, okay? Today only. So if you hear or see your birthday, or if anybody else sees somebody they know on here that we're singing happy birthday to, then make sure you let them know so they can go in and get their free Fused bubble tea for their birthday. I want to thank Fused for being a sponsor of the birthday segment here. Now, let's just clarify. Of course, we got our Highway 533 band. Amanda, not shy to sing. Carlos, how's your singing voice?
My singing voice?
Yeah.
Oh, listen to that.
How about you just do? How about you just do the Barry White? You just do the Barry White. You don't even need to sing. You just talk it.
I talk.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. That's all you need to do, Carlos. Okay.
Okay.
Jeremy, on the other hand, I don't know if you can hit those low notes there, Jeremy.
No.
How's your singing?
I'll try.
You're going to try. So anybody who's shy to sing, we always say you can just lip sync and let us take it over. Or you can dance. We had a guest on here who had like a happy birthday banner.
Yeah.
And they just put the banner just scrolling across the screen. So we had that before. I don't think you've got a banner for a happy birthday sitting in your back pocket there, Jeremy. But, you know, if you want to play along, you can play along. So we have a lot of birthdays. So, Vanessa, can you do this in one breath? We've got Cheryl. We've got Cassie. We've got Debbie. We've got Addie, we've got Kevin, we've got Sue, we've got Cole, we've got Tom, we've got Jennifer, we've got Alexi, we've got Caitlin, who just won $100 from our contest. We've got Linda, and that is where it ends. That is where it ends. I'm just going to take a quick look at Vanessa's face here on this one. So let's see. Vanessa, how are you looking? You're looking okay?
He's loving it.
It depends on how quickly you scroll through the names.
Yeah.
I will try.
It's all on you, Dave.
I will try. Okay. So here we go. Let's all either lip sync or sing happy birthday to our happy birthday community members. Here we go.
Are we going to get some cowbell too?
No.
No cowbell for this. No cowbell. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Take it away.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Cheryl, Cassie, Debbie, Addie, Kevin, Sue, Cole, Tom, Jennifer, Alexi, Caitlin, and Linda. Happy birthday to you.
Yay.
That's amazing. Good job. Happy birthday to all those people. That is crazy. And Jennifer, thank you very much. Amazing.
Well, yeah, I held that note for your name super long just because Dave stayed on it.
Well, I thought we needed to take a breath, so I was trying to give us a
oh no, I took one before.
Trust me. Trust me to screw it up, right? Oh my God, this is so much fun. Okay, so if anybody else has the desire to maybe get out and sing, well, just remember, Wagon Wheel Pub, Nanton's Good Time, Feel Good Place. You can always come and sing at our karaoke, which is going to happen this Tuesday. Look at this, a new one because we got a new brand now with prizes. Now with prizes. Karaoke night in Nanton at the Wagon Wheel Pub, Tuesday, March 5th. 2024 starts at 8 p.m. Get out and support and win some prizes. We've got prizes now from Raymond's Restaurant. Barb Girl says, happy birthday, everyone. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Barb. How come you weren't here to sing? We've got prizes now from Raymond's Restaurant. So if you're a really good, fun singer at karaoke night, we could give you a free buffet, maybe a breakfast brunch or something like that on the last Sunday of the month. So you can come out and do bingo with us.
Promo.
Huh? Maybe something like that.
Don't forget, too, you can order the buffet out at Raymond's and then bring it over to Wagon Wheel.
Yeah, that's right. That's a good point.
Fun.
That is a good point. See, Jeremy, that's why you got to have a wife like that. Are you married, Jeremy? Or you got a girlfriend or anything like that?
Yeah, I have a long-term girlfand. Yeah, we've been
long-term girlfriend. So
she comes up with
dating for 7 years. Yeah.
So so there's no hooking you up on this show then. Hey, there's no. If anybody wants to date Jeremy, just send us a comment or something like that. That's not going to happen.
That's not this show.
That's not this show. Yeah, that's the other show that people go on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk to Jeremy Harty here for a little bit. Carlos, we'll have you back in just a little bit here. Thank you, Highway 533 band. We'll see you in a little bit. Jeremy Harty, I just want to congratulate you for becoming the first person who's on the cover of the Nanton Wheaties Breakfast of Champions, the Nanton Wheaties breakfast cereal box. So congratulations to you for that.
Thanks.
You really didn't have to do much. Win your first match there or game at the BRIER, and all of a sudden you got your own cereal box in Nanton here. So, thank you for joining us. You become a bit of a local hometown hero here. We've been using you. I think I mentioned that I used you in a quiz. Yeah, a little bit of a trivia quiz at our bingo at Raymond's Restaurant. And there were a few people that knew. There were a lot of people from out of town, so they had to look it up. But a lot of people in Nanton here, they know exactly what's going on. And we had some people who posted that they're watching you and they're cheering you on. How does it feel? Always got to ask this question. How does it feel to be part of BRIER? Is that the pinnacle for a curler?
In Canada, for sure. Yeah.
In Canada?
Yeah, it's what everyone dreams of playing in when they're growing up, to play in the BRIER, the Scotties, and it's a dream come true. It's crazy. Regina's been it was sold out last night, I think, or pretty close to. So
wow,
loud crowds, and it was really fun.
I think the rec laws were there too, right?
Were the rec laws opening up?
Yeah, they were in the patch. So after the game, we went over and had a few beers and watched them.
Did you?
Nice.
Yeah, they did it. They put on a good show. So.
Do you find that a few beers help the sight when you're curling? Do they help with straightening everything up a little bit, the focus?
Sometimes, but not out here. Not out here. Maybe a different tournament.
It can help you loosen up, maybe. Not feel those nerves.
Hey, man, I do shows. Sometimes a few beers just help you, get in the zone. So
maybe at the meat field in town there.
That's right. That's right. So now you live in Calgary now. You're from Nanton originally.
Yeah. I moved up to Calgary after high school, and then
after high school.
Do you still have family in Nanton?
Yeah. All my family's still down.
Yes. You know what? His family, Dwayne, right?
Yeah, Dwayne and Barb.
Dwayne Harty.
Yeah.
Dwayne sang for he was working at Napa. I recorded him lip syncing, actually. Speaking of lip syncing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen that video.
I don't think so.
I will have to send you that video. I got a video of it's your dad, right?
Yep.
Your dad. So I got a video of your dad lip syncing to a Christmas song.
That's awesome.
Announced for the first time. Jeremy never had any idea that we had that. So yeah, that's pretty funny. But yeah, you've still got family here. People are really cheering you on. How do you think everything's going? How are you feeling as far as the rest of the tournament is concerned?
Yeah, we're feeling good. It was good to get a win early on. All the nerves were kind of piling up as we were just waiting here. We got here on Wednesday and then didn't get to play till Friday night. So good to get on the ice and get the first game under our belts, and now we can just keep going. We play again tomorrow, and then
Who are you playing tomorrow?
None of it tomorrow.
None of it. Okay, you play none of it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is pretty amazing. I mean, the feelings that you must get, like as a, I'm going to refer to you as a professional athlete, to be at this level, and you still say that you get nerves going into these things. That's amazing to me. Like it really means that much to you and your team, right? To be at this level and have an opportunity like this.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think if you don't have nerves, then maybe it doesn't mean enough to you. But some of these guys have been here for 20 different times, and they still get some nerves, I'm sure. So
yeah,
not the same as us, but
so I don't know for sure. I'm making an assumption here, but I would assume that maybe the win. Now, was it the win against Alberta that gave you entry to the BRIER? How did that work?
Yeah. So once we won at provincials, then we got in that way.
Okay.
the team that we played last night got it in through points. We
And
played
they're-
them in the provincial final, and then they had a good year.
And you
so-
played Co. You played Co's team last night.
Yeah, Cooey. Yeah, he's
Cooey. Cooey. Is that how you pronounce it?
Cooey. Yep.
Cooey. Thank you for correcting that.
Yeah, no problem.
I think it's pretty easy for people to look at that and think it's Co, right? So Koe.
Yeah. Common, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for that. But you played his team last night, and that was who you played in the provincials to get into the BRIER?
Yeah, our last 3 games have been against Cooey, and we played him twice in provincials, and then started the BRIER off against.
Really?
Oh.
Started the BRIER. Oh man, I feel for him.
Now I have a question. So you seem like a pretty young man. Are all the people on your team about the same age group? Are there some older who have a little bit more experience, maybe have been to the BRIER and can give you guys some tips on how to, calm your nerves or anything like that?
So we're all pretty close in age. Our Skip's a few years older than me. He came to the BRIER when it was in Lethbridge as an alternate for Team Botcher.
Mhm.
So he kind of saw all everything that goes on at the BRIER and been able to share that information with us and just like warn us about how exhausting this week will be.
Yeah.
You're not just the curling, you're also doing all these other side things and
right
interviews.
Yeah. We appreciate you coming on our small town. We call it a hyper focused broadcasting company is what we call it, because pretty much everybody that we talk to on here or everybody we interview, everybody in the community knows who we're talking to. Mm-hmm. And so that's why it's hyper focused. And we feel that brings our community together and makes it stronger. Now, speaking of community, how long have you been part of the Nanton community? When did you move to Calgary again?
I moved in 2013, I think. So
2013. Okay. So you've been in Calgary for a little while. Nanton is way better than Calgary, right? Right.
yeah. I still get down to Nanton most weekends or try to get down a couple weekends a month, but not during the curling season, obviously.
Yeah,
right,
of course.
Right. Yeah.
So how did Nanton play a part in your curling career?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I grew up curling in Nanton. My mom and Laurie Berger were the coaches back then, and we had a bunch of friends. I think there was 40 to 60 junior curlers at the time.
Wow.
Wow.
It was
40 to 60 junior curlers at the time.
Yeah, they had 2 nights going, and then I had a bunch of friends that wanted to play more competitively. So then we kept playing and learning and tried to go as far as we could with it. And now I'm here. And, it's funny. One of my teammates from back then, Cole Parsons, he grew up in Nanton too, and he plays on Northwest Territories. So we get to actually play him in the BRIER on Wednesday.
That is funny. So when we mentioned and promoted that you were going to be on the show, somebody reached out and made me aware. Now, just a little bit of history so you know. Amanda and I moved to Nanton 4.5 years ago. Mm-hmm. And we came from Calgary. And we wanted to settle down and have a community that we really felt was community, where I feel Calgary is kind of losing its community feel. And so we came here and we have been embraced by the community. I'm a full-time volunteer in the community. And I do nothing but promote this community and everything that it stands for. And I love it. Somebody had mentioned that Cole Parsons, who, because I'm new to the community, I didn't know. Mm-hmm. And so they said Cole Parsons is part of the BRIER as well. And so I reached out to Cole. He actually got back to me just before the show. And I said, I'd love to be able to do an interview with you as well. I'm interviewing Jeremy today. And so I'm hoping we can set one up with Cole. Now that I know we have a second person from Nanton, and you say you're a good friend with him, and did you just say, can I quote that? You said, I'm going to kick your butt, Cole, at this match. Is that what you said? I'm sorry.
Might be paraphrasing a little, but yeah.
Right. Well, for entertainment value, right? I have to just kind of, yeah, that's right. So you and Cole grew up together then?
Yeah, we played together at probably 10 or 12 years together, or maybe not quite that long, but we did all of our junior career together.
Well, that's even if it's 7, 8 years, that's a significant chunk of time. That's a lot of time. That's a good time together. So it's nice to see that Cole's made it to that level as well. And I hope that, all the kids that were a part of your junior curling are looking on with pride at what some of the junior curlers that they played with, that young time in Nanton, I'm not going to say many years ago. You're not very old. So Jeremy, you're not an old person here. So, so that short time ago that you were in junior curling, that they're looking on, at you with pride, and they can say, this is what Nanton is all about, and this represents Nanton. And I'm so very, even though I'm new to Nanton, it brings me a lot of pride too.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's right.
It better.
No. Now, can I get it on the show here? You said that if you guys win the BRIER, you're going to grant me maybe not an exclusive interview, but you will grant me another interview after, so that we can celebrate with you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
That's
maybe
awesome.
I'll come down there for that one.
Oh, that would be awesome. You can be in the studio here and make just as much noise as Carlos does in the studio. I'm teasing him. So obviously you have lots of family here that are rooting for you. You got lots of friends who are reaching out to you. How crazy is it being at this level as far as all the people now reaching out, the media, the crowds? I mean, the crowds really do affect the player, don't they? I mean, when they're cheering you on, don't they really affect you, or do you tune them out?
You try to, but yeah, it's pretty hard to tune them out here. So yeah, it definitely gives you a bit of adrenaline. I got to take extra breaths because your blood's pumping a bit quicker. So
that's right. So how about everything else? What comes along with being at this level, curling in the BRIER? All the commitments that you have.
Yeah, it's just been mostly like going and doing a couple of signings or doing a few interviews like this. Later today, our skip and second got a meet and greet at the patch, so they'll go and answer some questions and sign some papers and stuff. And
cool.
Then we went to elementary school yesterday and did some
cool.
Nice.
Answered some questions for some local kids.
Awesome.
Nice.
Dave grew up in Regina. Maybe you went to his elementary school. Where did you go?
We went to
Or is it?
Well, the BRIER's happening.
Sure. Yeah, BRIER's. Yeah, we're in Regina. So
yeah.
I forget. It was a pretty new school in the Southwest. I forget what it was.
Oh, not mine.
I think yours is shut down, right?
Mine was in the north. Mine was down. Mine's already been demolished.
Right after Dave left. That's it.
That's right. No, I was a North Ender in Regina. So those South Enders, you went to a South End school? Jeremy. Ooh, Jeremy.
He went to school here.
What? No, he went presented.
You mean yesterday?
Yesterday
well,
he went presented.
That's not anything to get rivalry about.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, Dar says rooting for you guys. I assume that somebody here, I don't know who it was, they are just claimed as a Facebook user.
I think they're talking about
the video.
The video of his dad.
Of his dad. Not singing, but lip syncing.
A Christmas song.
Lip sync. That's right. So, and we've got Jeremy, you got to be careful when you're on shows like this, because if you just put like generic things in, like amazing, laugh out loud, then we just use that for everything that we do.
Yeah.
So everything we do now, our mayor said amazing, and she's laughing. Everything we do is what, Jennifer? Amazing. So thanks, Jennifer. Who else do we have here? We got so many comments that are coming in here. I don't know what this was for, but we should have looked at this one. I was, you know what that was for?
The radio player going.
The radio player.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going way back in the show.
Yeah.
Now. Oh, my cousin's here. So this is my cousin Doug. Says hi, Dave. Hi. No hi to Jeremy here. Doug, come on.
Doug, are you going to the BRIER this weekend?
Yeah. Aren't you in Regina? Shouldn't you be going and cheering on Jeremy here? So that's awesome. Is there anything else? Let me ask you this, and this is putting you on the spot just a little bit. You do, I'm sure, a lot of interviews. I don't know if you've ever done a show quite like this one, but is there any kind of questions that you think, why don't the reporters or these guys ask me these questions instead of the generic questions they always ask me? If they ask me this question, that would be an awesome question to ask, right? Anything that you've always thought that they should ask more questions like this? Because whatever that is, I'm going to ask you that question so I can so I don't seem so unoriginal.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier at breakfast.
This is a conversation among you guys.
But we didn't come up with questions that we would
wish
like
they
to
would
get asked. We were just like, what are the common questions that get asked? And then
That's probably for media training, right? Here are the common questions they usually ask you.
Yeah.
Here's media training. Now you know the common questions. Now you know how to respond to them, right?
Yeah, exactly. And for sports, it's usually pretty easy. It's how was that game?
I know.
How are you feeling?
I know, but see, that's the thing.
For breakfast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This morning I reached out to you and said I'm just at breakfast, and while I was putting together, let's just bring it back up here. The Nanton Wheaties champions, Jeremy Harty on the box. So make sure you go out to the Fresh Mart and pick that up. It doesn't exist.
Sold out.
Yeah, that's right. It's sold out. Good one. Better answer. But that's even as a broadcaster myself, that's actually a pet peeve of mine, is watching other broadcasters be so unoriginal with their questions for guys who are in the position you're in right now. It's like, come on, we got to be able to branch out a little bit and ask some questions that are a little bit more interesting than just how do you feel all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it would be good for sports because then
It would be.
you don't get the generic answer every time.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, you want to keep it a little more interesting, get a little more insight into the player. You know, that's one of the things, and we love baseball. One of the things we love about baseball is that you really get, it's a hearty breakfast.
That's what he had for breakfast.
Is your family watching this?
It's got-
Oh, I love it. See, that's why people contributing and commenting and engaging on the show is so awesome. So keep it up, you guys. If anybody has any good questions they'd like us to ask Jeremy, then you can throw them in there. We don't have a lot of time left. That's the only thing.
yeah, we got to get to our other guests.
We got to get to our other guest because we've got a kind of a superhero in town as well, named Carlos. So we got to talk to Carlos as well. Jeremy, you and I will have to work together on trying to figure out some really good original questions. So when you guys win the BRIER and you come back on and we celebrate with you, we'll get some really good questions for you. Okay.
Wait, Rhonda has a question.
Okay. Oh, Rhonda's got a question. Does Jeremy have certain music that pumps him up before curling?
That's a good question.
Well, we all know it's going to be David Gale karaoke videos is what pumps him up. But no, Jeremy, what do you like?
I might have to add the 533 to our playlist later. Yeah,
Hey, the 533 band to the playlist.
We like that. We like that.
I don't mind that
With
at
the
all.
cowbell.
See that?
Yeah, lots of cowbell.
Lots of cowbell. See, you could tell now Jeremy got really good media training.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how you answer a question like
Be
that.
flattering.
That's what else is on the playlist there, Jeremy?
Usually my skip just plugs in his phone and it's all pump up music. I don't know, some rap, techno, anything with like fast beats and loud noises.
Loud noises and fast beats.
Yeah.
Is it usually pretty quiet during the games? Do they have music playing in the arena there? Or?
No, they turn the music off when
do,
they start. Yeah, but there's lots of like murmur in the crowd, and there's 4 games going on at the same time. So a lot of the time, another sheet will make a good shot while you're throwing a shot, and
Kind of get distracted. Do you make you want to look over? What's happening?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, or it's up on the jumbotron, and then you're looking up there. And distractions everywhere. For sure.
That's funny. Well, Jeremy, I am going to let you go here. I know you guys have to get to practice. I really appreciate you coming on and having some fun with us. That's what we're all about, is just promoting our community and showing them how much fun we can have on this show. So you go to the other big networks and answer their generic questions, and we'll keep you for some fun here. Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thanks a lot, Jeremy. Good luck with the BRIER. Okay. We'll be watching.
Awesome. Thanks.
Okay. See ya.
Bye.
Okay. Carlos, you're on the hot seat.
Whoa, just a straight switch over.
Straight switch over.
No easing into.
No.
Okay, all right.
No, I'm gonna turn your mic up here because I know that you were kind of busy there, answering your
I was so
radio.
Yeah. So now they know I'm here, so they won't bother me anymore.
So I just want to introduce this segment with letting Carlos know that he also has his own box of Wheaties. Nanton Wheaties, Breakfast of Champions. Carlos, our peace officer in town.
That's
here.
right.
So you can now go get Nanton Wheaties for either Jeremy Harty or for Carlos. And now I don't want to butcher your last name. So how do you pronounce the last name?
My last name is Farias.
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 Is there a roll on the R? Farias.
Yeah,
Or-
kind of like
a little bit?
I would say like in Portuguese is Farias,
Farias. That's
and
pretty good.
like a very English version would be
Farias.
Farias. Okay.
Farias, or
Let's go with the Portuguese.
Like it's kind of funny because people, used to, my wife makes fun of my name with the way you guys pronounce my name.
Oh, really?
Because it sounds like Farias. Farias means like vacation in Portuguese.
Oh, okay.
And then she goes, "Oh, Mr. Vacation, Mr. Farias." so it's a little joke.
So the other day, there was something happening. I'm gonna let you guys watch this because Carlos, you were asking me because I was outside the library the other day.
Okay.
And remember, we caught up with each other there,
right?
And we started talking about you being on the show. Yes. And I mentioned to you, how come you're not in doing the puzzle contest? Right? Right?
Yeah, that's right.
And you're like, what's the puzzle contest? Well, guess what? We got a video of what the Nanton Thelma Fanning Library did in that building while you were out, doing your job, writing people tickets, because you would become a superstar in this town for writing tickets. No. But let's take a look at this though.
Well, today we have a puzzle contest going on. We've invited teams to come in and work on a jigsaw puzzle. The team who completes the most of their puzzle in a 2-hour period will win a prize.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing my kindness t-shirt.
How come you're wearing that?
Because it's kindness day.
Oh, is there any strategy that you guys are implementing for
Get the border pieces done first.
Border? Okay.
And colors, sort by colors.
Sort by colors. Get the border done first.
Borders first, corners and stuff.
Corners first, okay.
Yeah. Sort by colors. I'm here to tell you, don't get a nail. Your nail's done when you're doing jigsaw.
Okay, I'll go get the clippers.
What? I do puzzles and I'm a little competitive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. And this is ours. At the 1 hour mark, this is ours. We're not officially in the competition, but we are trying, and we are pathetic compared to you guys.
All right.
Yeah. You guys.
Professionals. We've been training for weeks.
It looks like it. Hey, babe. I got another one. I got one that fit. You dropped part of it on the floor?
All the frame.
Oh no. Okay, we got Oscar and Les here, the champions of the puzzle making contest. And just want to ask you guys, now that you've won the championship of this tournament, how do you feel? Can you put the feeling into words?
No.
Okay. Les, how about you? Can you put the feeling into words of being the champion of this puzzle contest? What a beautiful puzzle. How do you feel?
It was hard. It was
challenging?
Challenging.
Yeah?
I can't think of the words. I think it all just came together. Piece by piece. I don't know.
You just want this interview to be over as fast as possible, don't you? Yeah. Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and thank you for participating. Wow.
There we go. So that's what happened in there, Carlos. That's what was happening.
Okay.
So now, while we were doing that, having fun in there, you were out, doing some business. So what's going on? I want to hear this story. So when we first met, you told me a really cool story about how you ended up coming to Nanton. I want to hear. Everybody wants to hear that story.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you very much for the opportunity to be here today to talking to you guys. So everything actually started here in Nanton. It was 4 years ago, I think. Not quite sure, but
Carlos, make sure you say hi to Doug. Doug is saying hi to you.
Hey, hi. How are you?
There you go. Yeah. Okay, so everything started in Nanton.
Yeah, everything started in Nanton.
Okay.
I was one of the events, the Roundup events.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Our Roundup, our Nanton days.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yep.
we came to spend the whole day here, and then to watch the parade, and then to be in the morning for the breakfast, and then later enjoy the swimming pool in the rec center. Yeah. So
that sounds like a great day.
Yeah, we plan to stay like all day here, and then
you and your whole family. You got a couple kids, right?
Me, my wife, and my 2 daughters.
2 daughters. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I remember my daughter. That time she was playing in the playground. Right beside the rec center.
Okay. Yeah.
The playground, and she cut her finger.
Oh.
Yeah, then she was like crying, and then the peace officer that was serving here in this town that time, I think it was Andrea, her name. I'm not quite sure. And she came and she took care of her, and she took her to the fire truck, and then they put the Band-Aid and stuff, and I was like, oh wow, I look at the firefighters and the peace officers there. And I said to myself, wow, I want to be like those guys.
Oh, hold on a second. Look at this. Andrea
Young.
How are you? Jennifer just let us know. So it's Andrea Young. So Andrea Young kind of inspired this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I said, well, I want to be like those guys, But I was stuck with my employer. I because I came under the work visa here to Canada.
Yeah.
So I had to wait my PR to start, to start this career, right? And then one day I was, driving my car, around High River where I live, and then I saw a peace officer cruiser, right next to the, near the hospital. I know that building near the hospital. There's the clinics in High River. I don't know. I forgot the name now. But anyways, there's something I have a strong impression, to stop and then to ask those peace officers, how can I become a peace officer?
Okay.
So then I met this guy, Austin Kessler.
Austin, okay.
Austin Kessler he's a sergeant, a peace officer in High River.
Okay.
Really nice guy, and he opened the door for me, and then he started explaining to me, how I would a good way for me to become a peace officer. So he suggested me to go to Lac La Biche for the Peace Officer Academy in Lac La Biche.
I'm just going to say, Carlos, that this story is so mesmerizing that while you tell it, it feels like we need like some music in behind while you tell this story.
Oh, okay.
So there we go. So continue on.
So, and then I was just waiting for my PR, to start this career, because otherwise I was not able to do anything, study or anything. So when my PR arrived in January 2023, it was last year, and I started right away, to do all the courses that I need to do, to do some physical tests, and I was kind of wondering, because I'm not really young. I mean,
you were talking about the gray that's appearing in your hair now.
Yeah. See, my hair has become white now.
Yeah.
This is I'm 45, guys. And one of the questions that I made for this peace officer, so do you think I'm too old to become a peace officer? He said, no, absolutely not. As long as you pass the physical test. And I was wondering about the physical test. It was really hard test. So then I passed the test, and I sent my papers, and I did all the courses that I need to do, to qualify, to go to the academy. So then I went to the interview in Lac La Biche, and then I passed the interview. So they set me. Then I was a self-funded recruit in Lac La Biche. That means that I didn't have a job. So I was paying for my own course there.
Wow.
And I was expecting to have a job right in the middle of the course. They did like a job fair, but nothing happened. And I was kind of wondering, because we were almost the end of the course, and then we were almost graduating, and no jobs, and
You're kind of sweating, hey?
yeah. And it was kind of, oh man, I just spent all this money. So what's going to happen now? And it was kind of last minute. It was graduation day, actually. One of the instructors came and to me and said, "Carlos, did you see the job, the position for a peace officer in Nanton, near your house in High River?" I said, "No, I didn't see that." And I was like, something like clicking, like, "Oh, wow. That's really rare because, it's just one man position, and that is really, really hard to find."
Yeah.
So then I applied, I remember we were leaving the dorms and going to the hotel and join the hotel with our families for graduation day. And while I was getting ready for the graduation, for the ceremony and stuff, I applied on my cell phone pretty quick inside the bathroom, after.
While you're getting ready for graduation.
Yeah, while I was literally getting ready for the graduation.
Wow. Okay.
And it was kind of, and then after a week, I received an email inviting me for an interview. So then I had this interview with a panel interview. It's a bunch of,
those aren't nerve wracking at all.
Yeah. So it was all the the office there, the staff there, and the CEO, Neil.
Crazy. And you got it. You got the job.
Yeah. Then I got the job. It was
fate.
Wow, it was really special.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you got the job, and now, of course, you're on the news everywhere because of how many tickets you're writing and making art. Because you're making
Nanton safer.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Is that you're writing a lot of tickets, and I'm kind of making fun of that you're getting on the news for all the tickets you're writing, but it's about making our community safe.
Yeah,
and you care about the community being safer, and that's why you're doing this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm not actually, I was talking to a lot of people about those tickets, and I told them that I'm not really proud of them. And actually, it scares me, and actually sad. The fact that people are not following the law, and not respecting the speed limit here in our town. And then it is dangerous.
Yeah.
So
and exactly like I'm in jest talking about how many tickets you're writing and laughing about it, but in all seriousness, it would make me sad too that there's so many tickets that have to be written. But I think people are going to get the message, and I think that is the important part, is that people are going to understand now. When you come to Nanton, there's no more cruising through our town.
Slow down.
Slow down.
And I think because we're on the highway, people they've got a heavy foot because they've been driving 110, 115, 120. They come through and they think, oh, we'll just slow it down a little bit. But, the residents and the kids and everyone who crosses those highways, it's really important to make sure that those people aren't speeding. And you know what? That puts it in your mind, not only us in town residents thinking as well, oh, I better slow down or Carlos is going to get me. But when we're in other towns with the same thing, it kind of is going to instill that respect, like you said. Well, I better slow down because you never know what this town's got. Somebody on watch.
Yeah. So exactly. Funny story, and I did tell you this, that we came into town and we saw you last minute, and then I immediately looked at my speedometer. Of course, you see Carlos sitting there.
Where it was?
He's coming in from the north end, going south. Past. I think
don't tell us secrets of where he parks.
I think it was somewhere between the Bomber Museum and the Flying J. Somewhere in there.
Gotcha,
anyway, we came in, we saw you. I looked right away at my speedometer. Whew. I'm going the speed limit. Oh, good. And then about 2 cars behind us, he pulled out, and there was a car you stopped there. So we got a couple comments. Jennifer, our mayor, says, "How lucky are we?" Lorraine, who owns Willow Creek.
Lorraine.
Yeah. And
thanks, Lorraine.
She owns a photography studio in town. So Carlos, thanks for your hard work. And then Rhonda. The parents of Nanton thank you for writing tickets to speeders, making Nanton safer one day at a time.
Absolutely.
That's
Thank
why
you,
you're
Rhonda.
That's it. Now,
Appreciate it.
we also want to announce the fact that you're here because you're my new bodyguard. Do we want to announce that?
Oh, is that
okay. As well?
Oh,
too? Yeah. So you're going to be my bodyguard in town?
Right?
Yeah. So
no problem.
watch out. He's
Mhm.
going to write you a ticket for speeding, and
Yeah.
better be careful when
Well-
you approach me.
Yeah.
Carlos is going to be there.
Yeah. I would like to thank you for actually shoveling the snow this morning.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
that's right. You did
That was
mention,
really nice. So,
you did mention that.
Yeah, David. Good
Otherwise, would be a
Otherwise, ticket for me on
Would
air.
be
job. We
like
want
a
to say
bylaw.
thank you to our neighbor Perry for blowing
Helping
the
us
snow.
out.
Yeah.
So
Helping us out.
yeah, just please, people, shovel.
Yeah.
the snow.
Shovel. Yeah.
Barb says you're rocking it, Carlos. So, that's awesome. I really appreciate it, Carlos. Thanks for coming on. Because you're local, it's easy to have you come on and do updates.
Oh,
so
yeah.
hopefully you'll come on again. And you've done this for the
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah, this is my first time doing
First time
that.
doing
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
You'll be-
Feel free to come
there's
back.
just one thing I want
Oh.
to correct
Sure.
from the meeting. We had an interview with CTV News,
Okay.
the other day, and they put they changed a little bit what I said, and I was not
Really?
quite happy about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, they said, well, it was not a big deal, just something I already mentioned to everybody. But they said in the end of the interview, they said they put me saying, "Oh, I'm making a difference here in this town." But this is not exactly what I did. What I said.
Okay.
I said I hope I'm making a difference in this town.
Oh.
So you're not trying to come in like the sheriff.
Yeah,
You're not trying to come in like the sheriff of the town.
I'm not trying
You're-
to be a marshal.
No.
or anything.
No.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you,
we appreciate it.
Carlos, I got to tell you though, you would make a damn good sheriff. You really would. Yeah. You've got the aura of a
Yeah.
sheriff.
Maybe the parade marshal. I'm going to put that bug in everyone's ear.
Parade
So,
marshals.
what is my cowboy hat?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta get the cowboy hat. Start doing some dance lessons.
Right?
That's awesome. Well, thank you very
Well,
much, Carlos,
thank
for
you,
coming
David.
in.
Take a
Really
minute.
appreciate it. There is one more thing I want to ask you. We do have to get going. We're going to bring our Highway 533 band in because we're running a little bit late here. Does our second song have cowbell in it as well?
Oh yeah.
It does. Okay, good.
Just
good.
for Vanessa.
Okay, awesome. But speaking of dancing and learning dancing, Amanda has a big announcement she'd like to make. It came at the end of the show here. Hopefully everybody made it to the end of the show because you got to hear what's going on. Amanda.
Okay. So we're our family dance on Saturday, March 30th. So everyone is invited as per usual, all ages, free to attend. We're going to have some special, maybe Easter bunny things happening because it's Easter weekend. So we hope that everyone will be around. And if you're here with family or family is visiting, bring them on out. Have a good time. So Carlos, bring your family.
Carlos,
come
I
in.
will bring my family. For
we
sure.
want to see you there.
Absolutely.
We
All
want
right.
to see you. You're part of the Nanton family now.
Thank you.
We
Thank you
want you
for your warm welcome, people here in town.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really appreciate that.
Now, if you do, because you don't actually officially live here, do you?
No, I live in High River.
You live in High River. So
Yeah.
I just want to take this opportunity to mention that if you ever do move, actually make the official move to Nanton,
Okay.
then we do have what's called Welcome to Nanton bags. And so if you ever do come here, then we've got people who've moved here that received the Welcome to Nanton bag.
Oh, that's
like
awesome.
Sally and John, Helen and Lewis. So we will give you a Welcome to Nanton bag. And that's if you move here. So I'm just doing my best to try to convince you to move here is what I'm doing. So
Yeah, and if you're looking for a realtor in town, pick up the Nanton mini directory and check out to see who you can reach out to. The 2024 edition is coming up fast. We're just reaching out if you'd like to get your business in there or an advertising page. Let us know.
Yep,
We're going
absolutely.
to be printing soon.
We are. Okay, let's get out of here. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody, today. I hope everybody had a great time. And we are going to say goodbye from myself, Amanda, Carlos, who joined us, Jeremy Harty. Good luck to you in the BRIER. Of course, everybody who had their birthdays, get over to Fused and pick up your bubble tea. And we now will hand it over to our Highway 533 band, the house band. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you next week on Good Morning Nanton Live.
I met a Jitso ballroom queen in Memphis. She tried to take me upstairs for a ride. She had to heave me right across her shoulder. I just can't seem to drink her off my mind. She's a honky-tonk woman. Gimme, gimme, gimme honky-tonk blues. I laid a divorcee in New York City. I had to put up some kind of a fight. The lady, then she covered me in roses. She blew my nose and then she blew my mind. She's a honky-tonk woman. Gimme, gimme, gimme honky-tonk blues. Cowbell solo. Don't play it. Here's some triplets. She's a honky-tonk woman. Gimme, gimme, gimme honky-tonk blues. She's a honky-tonk woman. Gimme, gimme, gimme honky-tonk blues.
Bob Barker reminding you, help control the pet population. Have your pet spayed or neutered. Goodbye.